Active Performance Kings Cliffe. So today I'm going to take you through a 30-minute legs, bums and Tums workout. A little bit of cardio at the beginning to get that heart rate up, and then a round to focus on each of those areas. So let's get started with a warm-up. So to start off with, we're going to stand with the feet hip width distance apart, tilt at the hips, bring those hands down to the floor, and you're going to walk out into a strong high plank position. Once you're here, bring your foot up towards the hand. Doesn't matter how far you get it, try and get that as close up to the hand as you can, and we're going to open out through the chest. So thread the hand under and open out through. We're going to do that 3 times. Good. When you've done that side, come back to that strong position, other side, and open through. Good. Then keeping the legs straight, push the hands back up to standing, and we're just going to go through that once more. So walk it out, raise that leg, and open through the chest. 2, and 3, swap over, and last one there. Remember, keep the legs straight, push all the way back up. And then next we're going to take the feet just slightly wider than the hips. We're going to send those hips back and down, keeping the back straight, chest up. So send the hips back and down. We're then going to place the hands down in between the knees, and we're going to open out each side. Follow the hand with your gaze. Come back to centre and open through. We're going to do 3 on each side. So last one each side. Lunges with a reach. So you're going to have your feet under the hips, you're going to take a big step forward, keeping those feet hip width distance apart, which will really help you with your balance. We're then going to sink down, send those arms overhead, push back up with the weight through the heel of your front foot. Good, and when you start to get a bit warmer, send that knee all the way down towards the floor if you can. We're going to be doing 30-second blasts, so 30 seconds of each exercise, and we're going to run straight from one exercise into the next. 4 exercises in a round, and we're going to do each round twice, okay? So it's going to work out as 2 minutes work and 45 seconds rest, okay? So our first round is all going to be about that cardio, get the heart rate going, burn a few calories before we focus on our strength exercises later on in the session. Okay, so first exercise is going to be high knees. So you're going to try and keep your back nice and straight, chest up, and you're going to be bringing those knees up so that they're in line with the hips, if not a little bit higher. Okay, so you're either going to be here, you can use the arms as well. If you want low impact, you're going to march it through and make those arms bigger. Okay, so we're going to be doing 30 seconds of that. We're then going to go straight into 30 seconds of scaters. So if I break it down, the skater is a big lateral movement. You then take the other leg behind, and then you bring your hand down towards the toe. So step out, leg behind, hand towards the toe. So faster, that looks like this. You're keeping that back nice and straight if I show you side on. But if you're low impact, you're going to take that jump out and you're going to step it side to side. Okay, next exercise we're going to do, still in that lateral range of movement, we're going to go lateral hops. So you're either going to do double takeoff, double landing. It's almost like you're skiing side to side. Or if you want your low impact, you're going to go single takeoff, single landing. Okay, so that's going to either look like this or like this. Good, and then our last one to finish on this round, everyone's favourite, the burpees. So we've got 3 options with our burpees. So starting at the bottom, you're either going to come down, step out, into a high plank position, step in and stand up. So here. Middle option, come out, jump in, jump at the top. Hardest option, jump out, chest to floor, press, jump back in and jump at the top. So that one quick looks like this. Okay, so that's going to be our first round, 30 seconds of each. Let's get going. round. Your heart rate should be shooting up to the roof now, and you're ready to get going with your strength exercises. Okay, so this next round is all working on the legs. So we're going to start off with a squat. So if I show you side on, your feet are just slightly wider than hips, you're sending those hips back and down. At the bottom, the weight should be through your heels, and you can check that by making sure you can wiggle your toes. Okay, so you're either going to stay there in your squat, or you're going to come with me and make that a little bit harder by squatting down and then stepping out and in, out and in. Okay, so we're going to work through that one 30 seconds. Second exercise is going to be a reverse lunge to knee drive. Feet are underneath the hips, big step backwards, drop that knee all the way down to the floor, so your knees should be at 90-90. You're then going to drive that knee up at the top. So down and drive. And we're going to do 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other. So that means that your last exercise for this round is going to be a sumo squat, and we're going to do some heel raises as well. So you're going to take your feet wider than your usual squat, and you're going to turn your toes out to the side. When you drop your hips down, your knees are tracking out and over your toes. So you're either going to squat down and up here. To make that harder, you're going to stay at the bottom, and we're going to come up onto the toes by raising those heels and lowering them. Okay, let's get going. Great work, guys. Hope you're feeling okay. Next round is all about the glutes. Okay, so we're going to do 2 exercises and we're going to alternate between each leg. So first exercise we're going to do is a donkey kick. So they're very small movement but very effective. So you're going to start off in an all fours position, knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, and we're going to take one leg at a time. So start off by lifting the knees so that it's in line with the hips, turn the toes under, and what you're going to do is pulse up and down. That is your hardest option. To make it easier, you're going to actually make that movement bigger, and it's just going to release a little bit of that tension on the glute when you're at that lower point. Okay, so 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Then our last minute is going to be doing glute bridges. So you're going to come over, place the heels just in front of the hips, and you're going to use your hands to push the ground away. From here, you can squeeze your shoulder blades together and drive the hips up. So you're either going to do double leg for both rounds, that's your easiest option, or if you want to make that harder, we're going to do single leg. So bring one foot a little bit closer to the middle, take the other foot onto the knee, drive up. So we're going to do 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds on the other. Okay? Let's get ready to feel those glutes burn. well. You've got one round left and it's all about the core. So we've got 4 different core exercises to work through. So the first one that I'm going to show you is scissor kicks. So you're going to come down to the floor. It's really important to drive that lower back into the floor. So I find that if I bring my knees in and tilt the pelvis under, it's a nice starting point for me. You can then place your hands into the floor and we're going to scissor up and down. So we're going to go up and down with our feet. To make it harder, you're going to try and keep those legs lower. To make it easier, you can bring them higher. Okay? Nice, slow, controlled movement all the way through. Our next exercise is going to be a crunch. So for this one, you're bringing the shoulder blades off the floor, small movement, keeping that neck nice and neutral. You're either going to have your hands onto your thighs, reaching up towards the toes, middle option on the chest, hardest option at the temples, and crunching through. Okay? Last 2 exercises, we're going to do a side plank on each side. So you're going to stack your elbow under your shoulder and lift the hip off the floor. So your option is either to be on your toes. To make that easier, you're going to drop that knee. So from here, whichever option you take, you're going to lift and lower your hips. So from here, you can lift and lower. Nice, slow, controlled movement with that hip. One side on 30 seconds and then 30 seconds on the other side to finish. Let's go. leg, guys. So you've worked the legs, bums and the Tums. Hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you have a little stretch off now because you might feel it in those glutes, especially tomorrow. Make sure that you like and subscribe on our channel. We're going to try and keep uploading new videos as often as we can. So as long as you've subscribed, you'll get notifications each time we do. Thanks.